Steel Ball Run has no official anime date yet. I did make a video about possible leaks, but when it does get animated, I know it's going to be some of the best scenes in not only JoJo's, but anime as well. Let's talk about some of those scenes here today, and which ones I think are going to be the best. On top of that, I think the last one is going to be probably the best scene in all of JoJo's when it does get animated. And if I forgot any of your favorite scenes, be sure to comment down below and let me know which one you want to see the most. First up, we have the Napkin Speech. This probably sounds really stupid to people that haven't actually read Steel Ball Run, but I am very excited to hear the President of the United States talk about napkins. Yeah, that's basically what it's about on the surface level, but when you go deeper into it and actually read the manga and what Funny Valentine is talking about, there is a deeper meaning behind it. He's basically saying how you have to be strong and well respected to make the first move, and on top of that, once you do make that first move, people around you have no choice but to follow and make their choices based off of yours. The word patriotic doesn't even begin to describe this man, Funny Valentine. If he was around today, I know he'd be in a Ford F-150 painted red, white, and blue with a bald eagle as a pet and probably dual-wielding shotguns. On top of that, JoJo's voice acting has been very good from the start of the series, so I'm excited to see who they choose to actually have play Funny Valentine, both sub and dub. I wonder if they're going to give him a country accent, but you know, we'll see in due time. Next up, we have the Pizza Mozzarella song. Imagine being with your best friend, you guys experience a lot of life and death situations, and he asks to sing you a song. The song is about pizza and mozzarella. This scene actually perfectly describes JoJo's humor, how it can just get silly and funny out of nowhere, even when you guys are about to die. Especially Joseph, shout out Joseph. But that's why I love this scene so much. What makes this even funnier is the fact that I didn't even realize that Johnny probably doesn't know what pizza is because of the time period and where he's located. Obviously this takes place in the United States, and because of the time period, again, he probably didn't even know what pizza was. He was just going along with it because that's his guy. Everyone loves Gyro, come on.
Pizza mozzarella, pizza mozzarella, pizza mozzarella, lella 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 lella.
The fact that Johnny was just going with it to kind of make Gyro happy is just hilarious. Some say that Johnny was just going with it and he actually enjoyed it. Some say he was just being sarcastic when he said he liked it, and apparently that's a very heated debate whether or not Johnny actually liked the song or not. I guess that's open to your interpretation, but there's a lot of people arguing about that on Reddit, so let me know what you think in the comments. Either way, this song is actually hilariously catchy. I did watch the fan animation of this, which I'll also link in the description, and it's been stuck in my head for months. So when this actually does get animated, I know that's going to just get stuck in my head again. Next up, we have the fight with Ringo. I honestly think that the Steel Ball Run community sees this as the best fight apart from the Funny Valentine fight. Once this fight occurs, that's when the story really starts to ramp up and it does not slow down from here on out. The artwork that is in this specific scene is just incredible. I love the setting and the character's design, especially his little goatee. I mean, come on, who doesn't love that? He also has one of the cooler abilities by being able to turn back time by, I believe, 6 seconds when he turns back the dial on his watch. And he's also a Beatles reference if any of you guys are fans of the Beatles. But when you take into account his backstory and history, his quote at the end of the battle, "Welcome to the true man's world," just goes insanely hard. I know that this scene is up there with fights in Steel Ball Run. Like I said, I think it's top 2 fights in the series. And the dialogue between the characters in this fight is just crazy. It's open to interpretation what you think that this metaphor means that he is saying, but the general consensus is that in a true man's world, you have to be ready and willing to kill to survive and prosper. It's also possibly a reference to how he was relying on people before he received his powers, so you have to be both independent and strong in order to survive in a true man's world. But again, it's open to interpretation, so whatever you think it means, let me know as well. Regardless of what you might think that he means, this scene is going to go crazy when it gets animated. And last but not least, there's no way we could leave off Johnny versus Funny Valentine. I mean, come on. This might actually be one of the best villain fights in JoJo's, in my opinion. To me, Poochie's also up there. I think it's either Poochie or Funny Valentine, but again, my personal opinion. Let me know what you think. The emotion of Johnny in this scene is just unreal. Whoever gets the job to be Johnny's voice actor, sub or dub, they're gonna have to go all out on this scene. I want tears on the microphone in the studio. I want to see the voice actor just crying, letting it all out, because the way that Johnny was going through that, and I believe he was only 19 years old at the time, having to fight the President of the United States. It was unreal, man. On top of that, the artwork in this scene as per usual, goes crazy. But that's it for this video. Let me know if you think there's any other scenes that you're looking forward to that I didn't include in this video. On top of that, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Only like 0.4% of you guys are subscribed, so let's change that together. Let's build up a JoJo fan base. And if there's any other topics you want me to cover about JoJo's theories, things like that, or even Steel Ball Run specifically, be sure to comment that down below. Let me know as well. I appreciate it if you made it this far into the video. As always, take care, you guys.